If I was starting a YouTube channel in 2026, I wouldn't make content like 90% of people do now. In this video, I'll tell you what you need to do so that your blog grows significantly in 2026. My name is Alexi. I'm a YouTube producer. I've been in YouTube for over 10 years. And in that time, I've gotten my clients over 1.5 million subscribers and 150 million views from organic traffic without any paid ads. First thing you need to understand is that now YouTube doesn't analyze the amount of content you produce. In other words, it doesn't care if you have 30 videos on your channel or 5. It analyzes your audience's reaction to your video. And if your videos don't get comments, don't get likes or dislikes, or don't capture the audience's attention in the first 30 seconds, then your video won't be promoted. First of all, you need to evaluate your niche, how many views it gets, and how long you can keep making content there. And the first thing I would do is analyze my niche. I'd figure out what videos my competitors are making, what's already getting views, what isn't yet, which videos get more reactions, and which ones get none at all. And after that, it would open the door for me to improve my content and find a different way to speak to hook a larger audience than my competitors. When I analyze competitors, I do a few things. First, I look at the video's timing that I don't go beyond its limits. For example, if your competitor makes a 10-minute video and you make a 5-minute one, you're not competing because your content holds much less attention than your competitors. If you happen to make a video that is significantly longer than the one your competitor has created, then you won't interest your audience because why would they watch your long video if they can watch a competitor's short one? Also, you must evaluate your competitor's thumbnails because if a video has many views, most likely that thumbnail caught the audience's eye and they clicked it, and you have to understand why. Second, what I'd do if I were starting my YouTube blog today is build a content factory. YouTube would be the content hub, and using some AI tools, I'd slice it all into shorts and post them on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and of course, YouTube Shorts. You can do all of this using neural networks and automate the entire process. The third thing you need to understand is how to structure the start of your video so that your audience stays to watch until the very end. And the first most important rule is that every 5 seconds in your video, you need to include some kind of trigger to hook their attention. For example, how to grow on YouTube, how to upload a video correctly. You want to know the answer to that question, and I provide it to you step by step throughout the entire video. Full answer should be at the end of the video to ensure that people watch your video all the way through. A very common mistake that many experts make is not starting to sell from the very beginning, from the first video. We think we'll build an audience first and then start selling later. That might work for some, but I assure you, people won't subscribe if they don't see the value in your content. Don't be afraid to sell from your very first video. And if you really want to master YouTube, if you're running a business or you're an expert who doesn't know how to start or do it right, and you don't want to spend years figuring it out, you can reach out to me for a consultation. My team will analyze your YouTube channel and we can manage your entire YouTube presence for you as a turnkey service. All the links are in the description below the video to see how we work. The next thing I do to boost my blog is, of course, I wouldn't spend money on professional equipment. Nowadays, you can film on a phone or a non-professional camera and it will look high quality and good. People are tired of the perfect glossy image. They want something real. And if you make imperfect content, if it doesn't look professional, you're much closer to your audience than you think. And a huge number of companies right now are making content that's low quality in terms of the visuals. They make it feel alive and it works much better than a perfectly made image. But you have to understand that the sound must be 100% high quality because people usually listen to your videos if you're an expert. If you have poor sound quality, most likely your retention will drop. If I were starting my blog in 2026, I definitely wouldn't expect results in the first month. It's a long-term game. Meaning for 6 months, you have to make content and not expect anyone to reach out to you. But the most important rule is don't try to please absolutely everyone. You have to understand that you have the right to make a mistake. You might say something wrong, you might make a mistake in a sentence, and that's absolutely fine because you're a real person and the people watching you will appreciate that much more than if you memorize a script or use a teleprompter. If you make mistakes, you're a real person and that's good. And the last thing, I consider this point the most important of everything I've just told you. It's learning how to speak properly on camera, learning how to use the right intonation, learning how to organize the sequence of your thoughts in your head so that you don't look chaotic in your video. You need to consistently build your thoughts for the video. If this video was useful to you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and in future videos there will be even more useful information for you.